Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another daily update video and a big day today for a lot of reasons. Most importantly, today was the presidential inauguration, so a lot of big events happening today. If you haven't seen it yet, highly recommend go check it out. It was a very good speech, very good show in general, and overall very entertaining. So make sure you go check that out. Great moment in United States history. But let's get right into it. We're going to take a look at Marathon Patent Group today because if you're in Mara right now, you're not having a good time. And neither am I, because both my Mara and my Corsair positions, I'm down about $170 today from the time I opened those. But I'm not panicking yet. I'm going to hodl the line. But let's talk about Mara. And as we always do, we'll look at the market overall, look at the heat map here. We'll look to see how Mara traded today on Robinhood. I'm going to show you one news article that came out today on Marathon Patent Group. We'll do some updated TA to see if we can predict where we're going to trade for the rest of the week. And then we're going to end the video like we always do, looking at the option flow data to see what the big money investors were doing with options on Marathon Patent Group. Let's get right into it. So looking at the heat map here, looks like it was a great day, right? A lot of green, but it's kind of misleading because there is a decent amount of red sprinkled in there. And a lot of the green, in fact, SPY, the S&P 500, hit all-time highs. It's because of these big tech stocks. I mean, take a look at this. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, they're all up at least 2 to 3%. Google up over 5%. Amazon 4.5%. Tesla surprisingly did not have a big day. They didn't get in on the party, or they didn't get the memo with the other FANG stocks. But overall, like I said, the smaller stocks today seem to be in the red, but big tech had a great day. And let's take a look at Marathon Patent Group. So here's the Robinhood graph. And like I said, we were kind of doomed from the beginning because even at the opening bell in pre-market, we were already down 5.7%. We sold off pretty hard all the way up until 11 o'clock Eastern time to being down just about 20%, which was a big guh. But we did rally back and just kind of traded flat for the rest of the day. I mean, from about noontime to market close, we were just pretty much a straight line, just really flat. And then again in after hours, the pain continued. We sold off immediately after hours, down another 3.7% after hours, but came back, and now we're kind of flat as well. So overall, Mara was down 13.8% on the day. We're up just a teeny tiny bit, 0.8% after hours. But if we take a look at the weekly graph, you are also hurting because we're down 25% on the week, guys. I don't know. Comment below. Do you think we've topped? Are we on the way down? Or is this just the investors trying to shake out the weak hands? And are we still going to the upside? We'll take a look in a second at the TradingView chart to do some TA. But on the month, you're still green. You're up 87% on the month. So if you're a long-time holder of Mara, you're still looking pretty good. Let's take a look at the news article that I saw. But before we do that, here's why I think Mara was red today. It's because of Bitcoin, right? Because you know Mara and Riot blockchain, they're basically involved with the mining of Bitcoin. And on the day today, Bitcoin was pretty flat. I mean, as I'm making this video, Bitcoin is up only 0.6% on the day. On the week, take a look at this. It's been slowly kind of melting away. On the week, it's down 4.5%. So in general, if Bitcoin is going down, then it's going to take Riot and Mara with it. So what we really need is we need a Bitcoin pump. We need Bitcoin to get back up to the high 30,000s or maybe even 40,000 or higher. That's what we need for Riot and Mara to moon. But we're not getting that right now. I mean, take a look at this. As I'm making this video, Bitcoin's at 35.5. It got today all the way down to 33.6. So pretty scary time right there. I mean, we were down almost 3-4, actually almost 5% around 11 a.m. today before we rallied back. So it's really Bitcoin's fault right now. There's not enough people pumping Bitcoin. We need to get people on that Bitcoin train to get Mara and Riot to the moon. Let me show you that news article that pretty much addresses what I just said. So this article is from MarketWatch, and it's titled Bitcoin Miners Stocks Hammered as Crypto Prices Skid Lower on Wednesday. And that's pretty much exactly what I just said. If we take a look, today Riot was down 11.6%, Mara down 13.8%. And look at this. Here's the graph of Riot and Mara over the past few months. And you can see we peaked kind of in early January. I don't know, guys. Was this the top? Let me know in the comments below. I'm going to start a YouTube poll as well to see if we've peaked and we're on the way down, or if you think this is just, like I said, a way to shake out the weak hands before we go even higher. And here's what it is. Bitcoin dropped 7.2% at the time this article was written. Like I said, we just took a look at it. It was around 4.5% now on the week. So we need a green day on Bitcoin. That's really what I'm hoping for to get my right positions back in line and in the green. Let's go to TradingView to look at the updated technical analysis here. So here's how Mara traded today. You can see this big red candle. And here's the interesting thing, that this 21-day moving average, this orange line, is right at about $16.88 or so right now. $16.80, let's just say. The 50-day moving average is all the way down here at $9.75. You know, I have puts right now at $17 and $15. I am a little bit concerned that Mara might sell off till 17 by Friday. And then the real question for me is, do I roll them out or do I get assigned and sell covered calls? And really, it's all depending on if I think we've peaked or not. I mean, we've had 4 red days now on Mara. The volume, though, on those past 4 days hasn't been that high. I mean, we had much higher volumes last week. So, like I said, is this just a way for the big money to shake out the investors that are not in it for the long haul? I don't know. My positions on Mara aren't that big, so I may just let it ride. And if I get assigned shares, just take the shares and sell covered calls, because I will admit the premiums on Mara are just too juicy to pass up, whether it's on the put side or the call side. But right now, what I'm going to look to see happen tomorrow is, are we going to keep selling off to the 21-day moving average, or is this the end of the sell-off? The first thing I want to do, I want to update these fib lines to all the way to the more recent lows, which were back on December 31st. Let's see how that ends up looking. It really doesn't clean up the TA for me that much. I mean, this trend line is also pretty much overlapping with this Fibonacci level here, which is the 78.6% level. And we did open the day right at this 38.2% Fibonacci level, and we sold off pretty much to the 50% Fibonacci level. So what I'm looking to see is tomorrow, is this fib level at around $19. Is that going to hold up? Meaning, is that going to be resistance, and are we going to bounce off that and then go up? Or are we going to continue selling off maybe to around $16, $17, which is where the 21-day moving averages and the 61.8% moving averages? I'm going to delete this big arrow here for now, but I do think that right now we do have a chance, I think a 50-50 chance that either could happen, because we're going to have to see what Bitcoin does tonight and tomorrow morning. Because like I said, if Bitcoin keeps going down, or dare I say trades flat, then I think we might either have a flat or a red day again in Mara. So really, I'm going to wake up early in pre-market trading, check to see what the Bitcoin value is, and really determine if I'm going to have a good day or a bad day in terms of Mara. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's end the video looking at the trade UI graph to see what the big money investors were doing on Mara today. So here's the trade UI platform that I use to get my option flow data. We're looking at Mara here. 14 sweeps orders came in today. If we take a look, and we can see mixture of red and green. So the green are call options that were bought. The red are assumed to be put options that were bought. And the biggest money order came in right in the afternoon for $171,000. And that was around 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And that was for a 20 strike call on Mara, which at the time Mara was trading for $19. So this is a somewhat bullish play. It's an at the money call option that was bought. But take a look at this. The expiration is June. So someone is buying a whole lot of time for Mara to get or above $20 by June of this year. And actually take that back. There's 2 other bigger option orders that came in early in the morning for $227,000, just about $228K, and actually just about $199,000. And these, one was an in the money call option. So this one is likely a hedge that actually expires not this Friday, but next Friday. And then the other one is actually a bullish play. It's a 19.50 strike call. So that's above the share price that Mara was currently trading at. So that's $200,000 on a bullish play that actually expires on Friday. So someone is betting that Mara is going to go up either tomorrow or Friday, and they're betting pretty big on it. They're betting 200K on it. So overall, I mean, take a look at this one. This is a 40 strike call option for March. Someone is betting 61K $61,250, then Mara is going to get to $40 or higher in the next 2 trading months. So I'm really liking the guts on this play here. And early in the morning, first thing, 9:40 a.m., $164,000 option, or worth of options, I should say, for a 25 strike call for March. So I'm seeing a good amount of bullish plays here. So maybe the big money investors are saying, you know what? We're going to try and shake out the paper hands and we're going to buy the dip, basically, buy some call options on the cheap while the stock is big red and ride this back up to the moon. Let me know if you agree or disagree. As always, make sure you join our Discord server if you're not in there already. Add me on Twitter, StockTwits, Instagram, and Reddit. But most importantly, let's end this trading week green, and I hope you have a happy day of trading tomorrow.